Hey guys, what's happening? This is Dale here, Top Floors and More. We're here working on a fence. We're finishing up for Granny. Actually, she needs someone to help finish her fence up. And so I just wanted to show you guys a couple things. This long post goes all the way up to this slot here. This is supposed to be in the ground, okay? Now what happens is, when you dig your hole, you want to go a few inches over because you want to have a footing. So you pour your concrete in the hole, then you got a footing. You come back the next day, your post can't go anywhere, so you slide your post in there, then you can put more concrete in there and move your dirt over it and pack it in. So we're going 28 inches, and so about 3 inches or so of concrete, that'll leave us 2 foot actually buried. And so we got an auger, chopped we had a line first, so know exactly where we're going, measured it out. But this is what happens. This is what happens when you don't have a footing. This is why people's posts come loose on their fences, their decks, and things like that, is because they don't put a footing in first. They just throw the pole in there and pour the concrete around it and think it's good. But what happens is the post, even a 4x4, I've seen it do it, to where they shove down through the concrete and they become loose on the concrete, and they can still sag down. The concrete doesn't stop it, you know, so underneath. So I just wanted to let you guys know, kind of help you out a little if you're putting in a fence or a post or a mailbox or anything like that, is to always put your footing in first. We do that underneath houses too, when we if we have to level out a house and floors and the floor joists are rotten or what have you, that's the first thing we do. We dig down and we pour concrete in it so we can have that footing that's never going to go anywhere. And then we pour fresh in when we get our post in. So you guys have a great day. You know we are.